Call her. Okay.
Hey.
You haven't left yet.
No, I'm boarding now. What's up?
Would you mind doing it again?
Last time.
Oh. Sweet.
The Chevy Cruze with the My Chevrolet app. The remote control car is finally here.
Well, no, she's just playing with us.
Welcome back to the Chevy End Zone. Earlier tonight, we showed you the Georgetown Bulldogs getting a region opening win with a shutout of the St. James Sharks in Murrells Inlet. 27-0 is your final. Well, thanks to all the rain and lightning and that delay, it took a little while, but it was worth the wait. Bradley Adams and company in the Chevy End Zone studio. Hags, that was a great 2-minute drill by you and Allison Floyd and the entire team to get everybody packed in there. That's good stuff.
Well, let me tell you, Rich, the cheerleaders were faster than the football team. I think they were a little exhausted after a 27-0 win at the Shark Tank over St. James. They were up 7-0 at halftime and then really stepped on the gas, and head coach Bradley Adams must have really talked mean to him at halftime, Coach.
We did. We just stuck with the game plan that we had coming in. It was a little bit sloppy, and we were trying to just play fundamentally sound football there early. But we found out very quickly that that wasn't our style of play, and we had to go to the air a little bit.
How did the delay hurt the game a little bit? I mean, you're having to sit around and wonder, and when am I going to play again? And you got to get the guys back and you get their pads off and I guess get them dry and get them back out on the field.
Well, I think the biggest problem with a delay is the fact that you just, your kids lose a little bit of focus, and we try so hard to teach our kids to focus to get ready to play the game, and that was the biggest part, just keeping them focused throughout that delay there.
You guys have pitched 3 consecutive shutouts. This defense is unbelievable.
Coach Ward, the defensive staff, does a great job with our defense, and our strength is up front, and those 2 big guys that we have in LeSean Cromley and Trenton Great-Reed, they do a great job, and they just do a good job of working hard over there.
I have to go back in the record books. You've stumped me. I don't know when the last time Georgetown started off a season 5-1, but you are well on the way. I mean, another win or two, and we're going to be talking about the Georgetown Bulldogs going to the playoffs.
Well, we're just working hard. We're going to take it one game at a time, keep these young men humble, and they know this just one game at a time. You can't get complacent by any stretch.
Well, I talked about the defense, and I guess that's where you're heading. The HTC game ball now goes to?
It goes to the entire defense. Anytime you can go 12 quarters straight with shutting someone out, that's very impressive. And what we've seen tonight, our defensive coaches, we spent a lot of time watching that film. So this game ball goes to the defensive side of the ball.
And Trenton Great-Reed is going to accept the HTC game ball for the defense. Trenton, you're one of the leaders on this defensive front, and the coaches really couldn't tell me how many sacks you had. They said 4 or 5, but I'll bet you know. How many did you have? Did you have 5 or 4 sacks?
I honestly can't remember. I'll probably say about 7, 8.
7 or 8. Well, we'll be sure and put that in the stat zone. Talk to me about you and talk to me about this 3-4 defense a little bit. It's a base, isn't it? 3-4 base?
Yes, sir. Just base football. LeSean at end. I'm at end. Switch up at nose guard with Justin Waring, Don Wickfall, Anthony Blair, and Chris. And we just playing ball.
Better share the love and tell me some more about these guys. Cromedy, you got some other guys on this defense that are really getting after it. Now, you faced the #1 rusher in the area in Greg Johnson, and I know you guys had to be keying on 37, number 37 out of that backfield. How were you able to play assignment football, stay at home, and pitch a shutout against St. James?
We just have to keep playing ball, just do our assignments and win.
Now, you're a 6'3" senior. Who's looking at you? Have you received letters?
Just a few, but not really important.
Not really important. Not until you graduate.
Yes, sir.
You got unfinished business to do. I just want to say this. I don't know if Allison can push in on Trenton Great-Reed's face, but he still has grass on his face. You were the one doing the throwdowns, and you've got grass on your face.
Yeah. Play hard. This is what you look like.
All right. Good enough. the Georgetown Bulldogs in the Chevy end zone. They're our Sonic Team of the Week. They're going to get their Sonic burgers. They're going to get their News Channel 15 end zone T-shirts. Let's hear it, Georgetown.
Wow, that's a great story. Love having Georgetown in the Chevy End Zone studio. Get those kids their T-shirts and hamburgers. And the best thing you can do after you get a nice Sonic hamburger and a T-shirt, watch the top 5. Well, tell those Georgetown kids to stick around. I think we got a Georgetown play in the top 5. Hags joins me when we return.